Hey guys, I'm back with another video. In this video, we are cover some. We are going to. I am going to cover some news about the tech world from very famous professional website that used to describe or show news about the what tech is tech, what current tech is tech, what hot tech news are going in the world, and that is hacker news. We can get any type of news around here, around ChatGPT to new text-based API or image-based API. We can get anything. We can get everything in here. So what we are going to do? We read an article about different thing out here and try to explain. And I'm going to explain those things to you. That's a lot. First is what you learn. It pushes you to understand topic better. So this will, so what this want to say? Write about what you learn. It pushes. Write about what you learn. It pushes you to understand topic better. Oh, write about what you learn. It understand. It pushes you understand better topic. Sometimes the gaps in your knowledge will even explaining thing to other. Writing about what you learn is more than just a method of documentation. It is powerful tool for developing, understanding, and repairing the gaps in one knowledge. The practice pushes you to explore topics more thoroughly and thought in a coherent and precise manner. Learning through writing, exploration, writing about subject can case require a comprehensive exploration of the topic. This often led to uncovering new insight and connection that might be to be apparent throughout from mere reading and listening. Articulation, putting thought into word forces person to clarify their understanding. The process of articulation help in identifying areas where the understanding might be vague or incomplete. Reflection, writing allows for the reflection of subject matter, enabling the learner to connect new information with existing knowledge. This synthesis help in creating a more robust, interconnected understanding of the subject. Revelation of the gaps. Sometimes the act of writing reveals areas where the knowledge of lacking, inconsistent. Recognizing these gaps in the first step toward filling the gap and achieving a more complete understanding. Okay, the benefit enhance retention. Writing about what you learn help in retaining the information for a longer life. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, according to this point, when we forced to write ourselves, this writing about you learn helping retain the information for a longer time. If you write for, if you force yourself to write on a topic that you have learned, that help you to that help you that helps you in retaining that information for a longer time. For example, if we are in school or college time, if we are I'm currently in college, not in a college time. If you know during a school time, the teacher used to give a homework, and we has to do it. So it forces the homework to forces us to write down those answers in our way. But most of the students use or take help from textbook, which can be good. But if those students who write themselves those answers, that help them, this will help them to retain those information longer period of time. Actually, I had done the lunch, that's why this yucking was coming. The process of translating the process of translating thoughts into words engage multiple cognitive faculties, reinforcing memory, improved communication skill. Regularly writing about various subjects enhance the ability to communicate complex ideas effectively. The skill is invaluable in both professional and personal life. Personal growth. The practice of writing about learning encourages a growth mindset. It fosters curiosity, critical thinking, and willingness to engage with challenging subject. The feminine technique. The feminine is a greatest scientist used to teach Elon Bill Gates. The feminine technique not used to teach, taught him the concept around how to learn things. The Femiram technique is a method to name over the physicist Richard Feynman designed to help individuals to learn and understand subject deeply. It aligns well with the practice of writing about what you learn, and its principle can be summarized in following steps. Choose a concept, select a concept or to learn. Teach it to child. Try to explain those concepts. If you, what is child? Use simple language and about jargons. Identify gap. Go back to your source material. If you find areas where your explanation falter, go back to source material and fill the gap. Simplify and use analogies. Create analogies and use simple language to make concept more relatable and easier to grasp. Review and refine. Continuously review and refine your explanation until you articulate the concept in the simplest term possible. Learn anything with feminine technique. Phenomenon. The phenomenon emphasizes the importance of clear and sub communication, mirroring of process and writing the about the learn. Both practice encourage a deep and thorough understanding of the subject matter, consistently of writing and success. While motivation might ignite the spark of interest in writing and or the collaborative is consistently to the importance of consistency, building habit, write consistently. Writing consistently helping forming the habit once established once become automatic and require effort less effort to maintain. This makes the process of writing more natural and enjoyable over time. Progressive improvement. Consistent practice lead to encouragement. Incremental improvement. Easy writing session. Many contribute a small enhancement in skill, but over time these small gains accumulate into significant growth. Maintaining momentum. Consistency help in maintaining momentum. Regular engagement with writing the idle, following and creating muscle flex, reducing the resistance to start. Achieving long-term goals. Success in writing, like in a many field, is often to result in sustained over time. The challenge of consistency. The strategy of maintaining sentence. Conclusion. Okay. We have run. We have read many things about here. What? How? How writing help in many things. It help in communication skill, articulation. If you want to put your words, if you how to put your work in front of audience, then nothing is better than articulation or articulation skill, consistency. Let read about consistency. What does it want to share through that topic? The consistency, the importance of consistency, the challenge of consistency, overcoming procrastination. Procrastination can be significant barrier in consistency. Setting a regular schedule, creating a condensive environment, and focusing on process rather than outcome. Process rather than can help you overcoming challenges. Dealing with burnout. Writing consistency doesn't mean writing without break or balance is essential to prevent burnout. Knowing when to reset or recharge is crucial to knowing how to push forward. Managing expectation. Writing session will produce a masterpiece, embracing the imperfect and focusing the act of writing itself rather than immediate result. Foster a healthy relationship with the craft. Strategies of maintaining consistency. Set a realistic goal. Break down long-term goals into smaller, achievable milestones. Focus on progress rather than perfection. Create a routine. Establish a regular writing routine. Create a structure of support consistency. Seek accountability. Sharing goals with a friend or joining a writing group can provide encouragement and accountability. Celebrate progress, acknowledging and even if it's small. Create positive reinforcement and motivation to continue. Okay, we have it. Now shall we read? Is there a comment? Any? Going to read over the comment section. What does people say about this? I tried to create a tech blog in for a long time, but I'm I'm quite OCD about writing. It take ages to create a blog. In the end, writing become such a chore. Stopped altogether. Now my problem is time. Having in right head space between family work and plethora of other hobbies. Not to mention often crippling anxiety or a stone daily reflect more to work upon post on blog simply because I am either too busy or not where I need to mentally to write due to general pervasive exhaustion. Been trying to kick-start a space where I can talk about my project and repair restoration for you, but never quite found. It's me also, brother. I'm trying to do from 2019, but never quite found the secret of balancing life and writing. I don't recommend applying the technique specifically when reading the article. You can could become interpolated and endless cycle. Seem to trade off between depth and breadth. If you write an essay about each thing you come across, you have to learn the stuff to some depth. Thus, that of course time take. So there are fewer things you can learn about a given time. O2H one can also take the view of learning things properly, enable more learning for higher concepts that depend on knowing how stuff properly. So actually taking your time make more learning possible. If you write an essay about each thing you come across, you have to learn the stuff some depth. It took author to mean too much more active pursuit when they spoke about learning. Applying the technique of stuff you are consistently trying to understand better rather than just an info of some across. That said, the depth length of the writer how to learn could be trail how much weight. But it take ages, right? Explain anything. Something make you realize how well you really understand. AKA Robert again. Yes. Then share with the world, and who cares if anyone pay attention. That's it for the video. Let's cover it. We already covered 11 bit in this video. Okay, what that's the second topic. Python just write SQL. What does it want to say? Can we use Python? I've been writing a lot of Go from past year. For those not familiar, Go favor no ORM, no query builder approach to interacting with database. This comes naturally due to SQL package, a common interface to be used alongside database driver. It is very common to see actual SQL in Go. Even in large project, on the other hand, Python does not have anything to standard library that support database interaction. This has always been a problem for community to solve. There are many ORM and query builder for Python. You can you can of course just take favorite adapter at SQL Python. But I think most developer will agree that as soon as you need to interact with database, it is more probable to immediately reach ORM SQL. I like my repositories to track classes. This makes sure that any future implementation need to follow the account. Vector database benchmark is a video game where you are operating system. Things Unix do automatically. Momentum are valid. So I wrote that yes, you should test on production by developer experience. Understand discovery cost. Risky giant step can solve optimization problem faster. Total lecture, phonics and live view. The dance of Shiva. What does it mean? Is Venus some bit tightly locked the Earth? Long length chain agent simulation. Multiplayer tank travels. Variable edge bypassing the YouTube video. Download throttling. What is want to say? Have you ever tried to download YouTube video from the manually without relying on software like YouTube DL? YouTube generates revenue from user ad revenue. To implement restrictions to prevent from downloading video or even watching them on an unofficial client like YouTube Vans. I don't promote what does YouTube like YouTube Vans. I think YouTube Vans. In this article, I will explain technical detail. Your containing video file for the culminate with the YouTube API, especially with YouTube. Non-clear endpoint allow users to revolve detail for such as description, thumbnail, some important format. It within the format you can locate. Here are the example of video with ID. Where we will URL. Okay, we have already gone 15 minutes in this video. We'll meet you next time. See you till then.